Guys, deluded you know, Arsenal won, Chelsea won, we win on penalties. And yeah, going into the game, I'm not going to get into the micro or the macro of the two sides, wherever. If you've seen the preview, guys, it's nothing but bragging rights. Both sides, Wenger and Conte, have talked up the chances of winning it and said it's a trophy. Yes, that's true, but what better way to start the season is to get one over your arch rivals, a trophy on paper at the end of the season, end of the day, and then move forward into the next week where we've got Leicester, they've got whoever they're playing. Going into the game, yes, it's a pre-season game, so it's important to remember it's not going to have the intensity of if we met in March or in December. So yeah, in regards to the team news, I'm shockers on both sides. Conte hoodwinked everyone with Pedro. He talked out Pedro's chances of playing today, and you saw him appear in a face mask. And Pedro actually had a great game, in my opinion, today. So did Conte. I'll get into that later. Yeah, Cesc started. Cesc had an excellent game. He started. Hazard and Timothy Bakayoko, of course, weren't going to be there. Rodrigo and Morata on the bench. It was nice to see Masonda and Boga on the bench. Also, on our case, no Alexis. I mean, for whatever reason, is he trying to prove a point to Alexis? Is he trying to show Alexis something? Yes, we can say Alexis isn't fully fit, but he's played. We know who Alexis is, and he refuses to take a rest or refuses to listen to these fitness things. Is he showing him something in regards to the contract stuff? More so to the point when now that we won today. I know it's the Community Shield, guys, but you need to read between the lines sometimes. Yeah. Ozil and Ramsey didn't train yesterday. Apparently, both picked up knocks, weren't going to be there. Coquelin got injured in the Emirates Cup, obviously not going to be there. Koscielny on the basis that he can't play in the league on Friday or whenever we play. He didn't play. Mustafi, similar reasons to Alexis. So yeah, we knew he wasn't going to have a much full strength side. Neither side were going to have a full strength side, but on the basis that neither side necessarily like each other and it's a London derby, you knew what to expect. So yeah, there's a couple other changes here and there. Both sides can claim to have started off the first half great, but both sides can also claim to have started off poorly, because you were seeing incidences. Yes, both sides remained on point defensively and tactically, and everyone held to their positions, but there were incidences of miscommunication, overweighting passes, underhitting passes, not reading each other's games, so you could see that they're not fully match fit, and a lot of it's going to take a lot of games because a lot of the fluidity out of both sides wasn't exactly there. We started off in Arsenal's case, to be fair to us. You guys know I didn't have any confidence when playing Chelsea. I'll be fair. We started off a lot better than I thought we was going to start. Ox, whenever he went down the left-hand side, looked dangerous. Who else? Wells all action today. He showed today where I tell you guys I have a lot of time for Wells, and it's a shame he's not a natural finisher. Lacazette played quite well today, in my opinion, and a couple other guys. Iwobi, no one can tell me he can't play central midfield. He had a very good game today. Like I said, we started off strongly. 6th minute, Iwobi darts past several players, and including David Luiz, and he was just unlucky. So yeah, we were having chances. Cesc, midfield maestro today, and showed it again. There was an incident in the first half. He played a lovely ball over the top for Willian, and he just couldn't convert. Yeah, Xhaka did the same for Welbs. He just couldn't sort out his head and put any power behind it. So yeah, it clearly looked like the plan of today was in our sake to remain on point defensively, to show a lot of structure in our play, and then we take it from there. I liked how to be fair to us, in and out of possession, we were on point. No one was giving anything away. There wasn't really any holes in us tactically in our formation. No one was really caught coming back into possession. That was clearly the plan. And when you consider Welbs had such a great game, that is a perfect game for him. 13th minute, I told you guys I love Holding, but there's incidences where he can be found guilty of stuff. He got caught in possession and he made up for it with a lovely slide tackle. 16th minute, Welbs showed a lovely bit of footing. Like I've already said, 19th minute, Cesc put one over the top for Willian. There weren't really that many chances. Lacazette could have played better today, but he could have also played a lot worse. I think considering that the pressure was on him, he's a big money signing, he's playing Chelsea. Yes, it's only the Community Shield. But I like how he got in the mix, his general play, the way he was hunting things down today, and he even started to move when he hit the post. He's very unlucky to hit the post. He came deep, got involved, and he took his chance. I mean, and it's going to take him a while. He can improve in the sense that I think he can anticipate things a bit more in the Prem, because you're going to have to do that. He looked very good. Bellerin played a blind pass in the 24th minute that Chelsea, if they were fitter, there was a number of chances I thought Chelsea could have finished us, and if they were a bit fitter and they had their stronger players, they would have ate us up. Obviously, but Mertesacker got injured and had to come off. On the note of Chelsea, like I said, anytime they went forward and they countered Pedro, Willian, they all looked very dangerous in my opinion. Self-inflicting errors. I've always said to you guys, I need to see us switch on defensively in regards to the tactics and take as much pride in clean sheets as we do as scoring the perfect goal. A lot of self-inflicting errors today, in my opinion, guys. Man, second half highlights it the most. What Czech was guilty of it, of playing blind passes and overplaying and not convincingly clearing it. Check, Bellerin, Xhaka twice was guilty of it, and a couple other players. And Xhaka finally paid for it when he sliced the clearance, and then they took advantage. You can not just Xhaka. Bellerin can claim to have made a mistake because he's ball watching. No one's actually watching any of the Chelsea runners. Holding could have sniffed out the danger, but eventually it falls to Moses, and they make no mistake, and we go behind, and it comes down to starting off the second half strongly. Poor marking from the set piece, in my opinion. Yeah, like I said, there isn't much more to be said. I'll be fair to us. Chelsea did look like they were going to add more goals to it, but when we went to go down, you saw us have a bit more effort. Theo should have scored a lot of chances when he came on, but with the introduction of some new wide men and front men, we were starting to have a lot of chances, and you did think that maybe we could grab one, and then it's unlucky for Pedro. I don't think it was a sending off. It was a bit malicious on the replay, but at the time I didn't think it was a sending off. Got sent off literally seconds after, minutes after. A lovely set piece from Xhaka, makes up for his mistake. Plays because Leslie actually came on for the injured Mertesacker BFG. Slots it in 1-1. And obviously Giroud, long story short, go and watch it on YouTube, ironically, the app you're watching this on. Giroud converts the winning penalty. But on a side note, I'd say Lacazette and Kozlesniak played very well. Kozlesniak going down the left was very good today. So yeah, guys, man, I'm gonna make an additional video. Too much points to put into one. But yeah, guys, to Ludoguna, it's nice to win the Community Shield. Hopefully we have a season to remember. I mean, yeah, I say that with a lot of salt, a lot of pinches of salt, if that makes sense. Guys, I'm signing out. Thank you for watching.